we left off last time with having gotten just about this far. We built a big array for producing wood, which is not producing nearly enough wood for what we need, but it's doing something. I've added a balancer here as well. And these are running. You can see we've got it running down to at least here. This is doesn't have enough wood yet. So let's dump some wood in. I ran around exploring a whole lot more, as you can see. Found some more biters. Because I wanted to get rubber tree wood, it has been suggested that this is useful. We're gonna, rather than doing it this way, I'm not getting, there we go. I was not getting sound from the game. Now it looks like I am. So that's, there's game sound. Maybe a touch more. So I am going to place that block right here because I want to be able to feed back wood into this before it goes to the out. So we're going to set the input priority over here so that it takes them actually this way, because I want them to take it out of these guys so they don't back up. So let's dump all our excess wood in there, and that'll go down and get fed into the machines. Yep. Except, of course, then it'll be stuck in there. What we're gonna do is this. We're gonna add one more thing back here. We're gonna have to take this out when we are ready to tile it. Oh, it's not wood we need here. Oh, my bad. I totally screwed that up. Sigh. The wood was supposed to go out there. This needs saplings. I think I remembered back to a previous, to a different mod. Okay. Let's try that again. This will take saplings, and this is gonna input from the left, and we're also gonna do that here. And dump our wood in there. There we go. That's what we wanted to accomplish. Let's see. Okay. So that's our wood. Now, I did manage to find 25 rubber sapling saplings, and I don't yet know what the rubber saplings are for, but knowing what I know about technology and knowing that rubber is an absolutely essential industrial ingredient, I'm sure it's going to be needed for something. So what we're going to do is set up a similar production for rubber saplings to produce rubber wood, and I don't know what we're going to do with it. Something, presumably. We'll find out. I mean, I can go and look in FNEI and see what it's used for. That's probably a better option than just assuming, but here's rubber wood, and we use it for make rubber. Well, that makes sense. And rubber is used for like 14 different things down the road, including, it looks like, red belts. So yeah, definitely something we're gonna want to have. Now, it's actually pretty easy because all we need to do is copy this exact blueprint and it'll just work. Let's make this much of it. We need more... No, we have a bunch of these bronze foresters. Now, we do need to change the recipe on them. We want to make rubber trees. And in here we will dump our precious rubber saplings. And we don't yet know where this is going, so we will just leave it be as is. There's no other inputs other than coal. So in here we will dump all this rubber wood that we have picked up. Lovely. Let's oh, that was the wrong way to do it. Let's dump all of these into the first machine. And in fact, we're gonna break that for a moment because I want to make sure the first machine cycles enough to saturate itself. Yeah, and we'll come back and do it. This is not an immediate priority item. Meanwhile, we should start our research. We have not done any. Let's see. These are all nice. Concrete, probably needed for something. Combustion engine, oh, that looks exciting. That's our trains and cars. Military 2 gets us finally our submachine guns, some better ammo. There's our green circuits. I think we gotta grab this. This is so much is locked behind this. However, I'll also point out we've got steam power, so we probably want to get going on that. All right, so to build steam power, we're going to need a lot of parts. All of those pistons and chassis and plates and gear wheels and all that good stuff. So the first thing we need to do is set up iron production, and second, get all of the various iron components onto the bus. Now, we have a pair of very nice iron ore patches right here, 4 million and 10 million. Now, before we were setting our smelting back here, but I think we're gonna set it over here as long as there's some space between all these trees. So let's go explore. Do we have any miners on us? No, we're definitely gonna want miners. Oh, you know what else? I noticed is our production is not running great on a couple of components when science is running. Pipes especially. Right here we're really not getting a lot of them, and it's because we're getting very little bronze in. I think before we work on iron, perhaps we need to fix bronze. We are definitely very low on bronze. Come on. So, bronze is coming from over here somewhere. Right here. And we need more... Oh, we need more stone furnaces, don't we? Which means we need stone and wooden beams. I did not grab the materials. Are we even making stone furnaces? I'm not sure. I don't think we are. Don't think we are. Here we have... here we go. That's wooden beams. Oh, stone, not stone brick. Silly me. Where's stone? Weren't we putting stone directly on the bus? This stone? No, this is gravel. Do we not have stone on the bus? Might not. We might not. It looks like some of these copper ingredients are also really running a little late. Yep. Let's increase the output of this. Looks like this may be a bottleneck fixing part of the stream. Let's increase the output of this. And let's really increase the output of that. Okay. But it was over here that we needed to work. Let's see, stone should be somewhere over here. Yep, it is. There's some stone. Coal is more than keeping up. We're okay on coal for the moment. Let's go increase our bronze production. Here we are. No, stop that. Stop that, I don't want to build out that one. I want to build out this one. And I'm out of belts. Sigh. Such is life. Alright, belts are over here, not too far. Come on. Everybody stay together. Stay with your partner. Alright, we've got electronics. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. Let's catch up on some of these base researches. They're not very long. Inserter throughput is definitely a beneficial thing. Will this help with these inserters? It looks like all non-stack inserters. Because these inserters are so slow. So very slow. We can fit... one more pair here. And we can expand more if we need to. Oh, we need... these guys. There we go. And we need to set the recipes. Okay, that's looks like it's quite keeping up with that. Looks like a saturated stream now, so we're good there. Let's go ahead and grab some miners and work on iron. I'm very excited to get iron production up. It's been a long time coming. It's the next big step. This is inserters. Ah, there's miners. Let's, I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of everything else as well, just to have full, to have plenty of stuff to make stuff. Are we making, loaders anywhere? I don't remember. I don't think we are. Unless we have a dedicated spot somewhere. Assemblers. Don't really need that right now. Let's take more inserters. I guess we can handcraft some loaders. What do we need? Small copper chassis. I mean, we don't use a lot of it, but I don't think we even have small copper chassis on the bus because they're only used for like one thing. Oh, no, I'm wrong. We have some right here. Okay. And we need tin rods and tin gear wheels. Here we are. Alright, we'll handcraft a few while we are getting our iron set up. And iron is right down this way somewhere. Not sure why I'm not using my vehicle. Possibly because I keep crashing things. But, you know, that's how it goes. Okay, this is lovely. We have these two lovely patches, and we can set up smelting right here. Now, how do we smelt iron? Would have helped if I checked that upstairs. Oh, we need bronze furnaces, not stone furnaces. Okay, we'll grab some in a moment. Let's get some more long reach set up. That's always handy. But we can start with... Oh, I suppose we're gonna have to use more coal-fired... I suppose we have no choice but to use coal-fired... drills. Because we don't have electricity yet, and we need iron before we have electricity. It's a little bit of a catch-22 there. So, our handy-dandy blueprint book. We are going to go to the right. And that's we have to start on this side. Let's move this. So, the bottom of this is where? Let's take out another. Jeez. The bottom is here. So we want to do it right there. 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 That'll do it. And that, like that. Alright, let's see. We don't need this, we don't need this, we don't need this guy. Need that, we don't need that guy. Don't need him. We did need that. That we don't. That. Am I out of drills? No, I'm out of robot charge. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Now where are these guys getting fed from? Oh, I did not put in a line for this. Alright, we will do that in a sec. Clear out a little trees here. Alright, let's upgrade our weapons. Alright, coal is gonna have to come in from above. So it will come in here. Let's just cut it. Let's put the pots. Okay. And then we can put an inserters here. And there. That. All right. Let's bring in coal. There's coal. Okay, very good. That'll get us some iron production. We're not going to tap the other patch right now because we just don't need to. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3 output belts. Let's do a 3-to-1 mixer. 3-to-1. And where do we want to place the actual smelters? It's not a bad place. It's clear of trees, so we can just sneak it in through here maybe. So that in that line. Yeah, I think that's gonna work pretty well. I'm not getting coal here. Why not? Because I did not complete that bit right there. Good. And over here, I did not put in a splitter. All right. There we are. Okay. Now, we need to projectile weapons down, projectile fire rate. We need to smelt. And to smelt, we need the bronze smelters, because the coal ones just won't do the trick. Now, I could handcraft some steam power components and do it that way. That's certainly an option, but I just don't feel like it. And we've got this worked out pretty much to a T at this point. I think we're just gonna do it this way for a little bit longer. Right, so melt iron, tin, iron from iron ore, iron from iron scrap. We don't want to do it from scrap, that's for sure. We can do it in a bronze furnace. And scrap, crushed tin ore. Oh, interesting. I bet you it's more efficient that way. Crushed copper ore. I bet that's an efficiency increase. We'll have to check that out later. Oh, and before I forget, let's use Yarm to measure this coal patch so that it can keep track of for us of how much we have left, so that if we're running low, it'll alert us. Where, for example, stone, I don't have a whole lot. There's a huge stone patch. So we do have some stone nearby, but that obviously involves some clearing. Alright, so it looks like we need a standard smelting setup, and we still don't have radar. How annoying. Yeah, we'll just borrow this and work off that. So I think we're gonna put it on this line and that line. There and there. Alright, bronze furnace. It's 3 by 3. So it's going there. Research done. Let's see. Concrete will lead to oil processing. Wow, oil processing is a green science. That's interesting. Oh yeah, it always is, because we need it to unlock blue. Alright, so concrete is maybe worthwhile. Combustion engine leads to lots of stuff, trains and automobiles. Guns. Long builds can wait. Mining 1, which gives us our electric mining drills. And furnace 2, which gives us electric furnaces. And electric inserters. Yeah, I think we're gonna want all of this. Oh, and radar. Alright, first things first, I want electric inserters. I want radar. Modules can wait for a bit, unless they're doing something drastically different than what we're used to. Optics for lights, gates, fluid handling, and improved labs. Alright, I think that's the next. Well, we can do without electric furnaces for now. They lead to more ore crushing. Okay, that's probably the better recipes for iron, but we definitely want that stuff. I definitely want radar. Why can I not queue that up? Oh, because I already did. Right, I meant to put that next. Logistic 2 will get us red belts, optics. Now let's work through that. And maybe, yeah, let's work through that. Alright, this is gonna make us iron ore. And since I imagine we're going to want an awful lot of it, let's immediately build this bigger. that's 18. Oh shoot, I missed this thing. Nope, we just snuck by. Alright, you know what? Let's build to that limit. We'll go from there. Get one more pair in here. Alright, now we want to bring this onto the bus. This is our iron ingots. And I imagine we're going to want more than that, but yeah, we'll do. Alright, can we sneak it in on this line? No. We want it like there. Not. Alright, we'll put in a jig. I missed. Let's see. This one is fully occupied. So yeah. So I think we can put it on the next one after this. This will be our iron. And let's run that out. Well, maybe it wasn't fully occupied. Maybe we had one more, but that's okay. We'll just start iron from there. Oh. This should be rubber sapling, not regular sapling. And this should be rubber tree, regular tree. There we go. And we'll just let this cycle for a little bit so that we can... some more saplings. Let's dump the saplings here. Let's dump the regular wood in there. How are we doing? We're getting there. Getting there. This one's not full. Not full. These are getting saturated, so as they get saturated, those saplings will get further and further down. Almost saturated. This one will add some more. This one will add some more. And on it goes. Over here, I just want to saturate this first one, or at least almost saturate. Alright. Let's delete what's down here. There's some trees. And let's see what we want to work on first.